Hey, Nikki Brown here, no matter where you are and no matter what part of the world you're in. I hope that you're having a good day. Hold on. Okay, had to get my lighting right. So, life be life, and as they say, right? So, I had this person, a guy, who, we're gonna say, feels like they're a ladies' man. And a lot of guys do this. Like if they work with, women, they could be talking to multiple women at the same place and just assume that the women are not going to talk to each other or find out about it, right? Which is usually not the case, at least not from what I've experienced. Um, Even women sometimes think this too. They could be dealing with more than one guy who, whether it be work or in like a circle of friends, they could be sleeping with more than one, assuming that they're not talking to each other, but men talk and gossip more than women do, some of them anyway. Um, but once I kind of got an idea of who this person was, I just made sure I maintained a distance. And this person said something very disrespectful. And I told this person in the beginning, I cut people off pretty quickly. Like, it doesn't take long to get to know someone. Like, if you have had conversations. Now, I'm not saying to just judge somebody based on one thing that they said the first time you met them. I know that people say that first impressions, mean a lot, but that's not necessarily true because a lot of people are guarded, a lot of people are sensitive, people have insecurities, they have fears, and that's how they operate in the world. And so, unless you know what's behind all of that, you cannot know what's going on with this person. This person may say something to trigger you, but the person may not have intended to trigger you. It's something within them that may have been triggered, and this is their response to it. Um, so I let it be known I cut people off really quickly, and of course he tried me, because people don't believe it. So I meant what I said. I said what I meant, and I acted accordingly. Like and I still am friends with people that this person knows. And this person made a comment about me doing something to their property if I saw their property. It amazes me how people can think up things in their mind that are absolutely not true. But it's usually because of how they really feel about a certain person. So basically, like, this person probably wants to talk to me, but they know they messed up so bad that they shouldn't even bother. um, but if somebody cuts you out of their life because of something you did or said to them, usually they just kind of move on with their life and they're not thinking about you. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm not saying that to be hurtful. But, in this day and age, a lot of people have other things going on. Whether that be things with relatives, somebody could be ill, somebody could have transitions, somebody could be experiencing financial issues, somebody could be going through a separation or divorce, somebody could be having problems with their children. um at Some people are maybe experiencing things at work. A lot of different situations and scenarios could be taking place in people's lives, and most people are only thinking of themselves. Again, not to be mean, not to be spiteful, not to be selfish, but we live in a society that promotes individuality, and so most people think as an individual only about themselves and what they want. They don't always take, some people still take other people into consideration, but a lot of people do not. Again, it's all about them and what they want to do. And they have that right to feel that way, think that way. But to assume that somebody is focused on you or thinking about you after they've done you wrong, that's their own guilt, their insecurities, their fears, um, and something that went on in their life, you know, that probably has nothing to do with the situation or you or whatever, but because you're just in this person's life, or this person, is being projected onto you. Um, it's just it. I just think that's funny that that people make such grandiose assumptions, I guess. Such big assumptions. Like, that was a big assumption. Like, and I don't know if it was to spark a conversation or what, but Miss Nickie's not thinking like that. Miss Nickie has other things going on, and she's doing her. And a lot of people call me either Miss Brown or Miss Nickie. Or some people call me Nickie Brown. Um, but I don't know. It was just so funny to hear that. Um, so I just felt like I needed to share. If you wrong people and they decide they don't want to deal with you anymore, do your best to move on. Or if you really feel like you can't move on, are you able to apologize and be sincere about it and actually mean it? But the best apology is change behavior, and most people don't change because most people are not going to get any type of therapy to help them change. They're just going to continue the cycle and repeat the same behaviors over and over again because it worked for these 10 people, so let's see if we can get it to work for another 10 people. But number 11 is not going for it. Number 12 might, but then number 13 is like, nah, I'm good. So everybody's not going to put up with the foolishness. So why even bring it to people? I mean, I don't know, but let me know what you think. I appreciate your feedback. And as always, love y'all. Mwah.